Well, hey there. Welcome to Movie Review Mom. I'm the mom and I do the movie reviews. My goal is to give you the heads up on filmmaking quality and content so that you can make the best decision for whether or not you want to spend time or money or both watching a specific film. So, the specific film I'm reviewing today is called Big Sky River. This Western romance is now available on Philo or Spectrum TV on Roku. The Philo streaming service app includes the Hallmark movies and mysteries channel, along with 60 other channels. So that's worth checking out. Especially if you like this kind of movie, because it definitely feels like a Hallmark romance movie. The rating is TVG because it didn't go straight to movies. So it's very clean and family friendly. Yay. The movie's length is 1 hour and 24 minutes. And the movie review mom grade I'm going to give it is a B. So let me explain why. In a nutshell, the story is about Tara, who wants to go back to Parable, Montana, the place that made her the happiest when she was a young girl. She rents a house in order to move forward after a messy divorce, but the handsome sheriff who happens to live next door presents an unexpected twist to her plans. Well, it's not, unexpected. We know exactly what's going to happen in this movie, don't we? The movie is based on the book by Linda Lael Miller and was directed by Peter Benson. So there were some things that I liked about the movie. First of all, the only actors I really recognized were Kevin Smith and Lachlan Monroe. So Kevin plays the down-to-earth leading man. And it's been a while since I've seen him in anything. And, he's handsome and kind and funny and sweet and irresistible for any woman, really. Emmanuelle is lovely as the leading lady. I had never seen her in anything before, even though her filmography is quite long. Unfortunately, the majority of the movies that she's been in have scored super low on Rotten Tomatoes, so I just haven't seen them. It's nice to see a quote, older couple in romance. Now, they are not, middle-aged or retiring or old or anything like that, but oftentimes we just see these young 20 somethings. And so these are two parents who have kids. I don't know, they would be in their early 40s, maybe, or something like that. Anyway, that's why I'm saying it's kind of refreshing to see older couples. Michelle Harrison plays a famous country singer. It seemed like she was the one really singing in the saloon scene, but I couldn't quite verify it. So comment down below. Let me know. Is she a famous singer? I don't know that. She had a professional performer presence about her and had a really beautiful voice. There's a little raccoon that the leading man names Hiram the raccoon. And there's talk of tiny handcuffs. Anyway, I thought that was kind of cute. And this leading man has a really cute sense of humor. It seems like a lot of these movies, the women are a little bit uptight and cynical and perfectionists and critical. And it's the men who are good natured and have a sense of humor. And, I appreciate men like that. I married a man like that. I thought the kids in the cast all did a good job and were super sweet. The manly / country names of the men and the boys in the movie cracked me up. We've got Boone, Hutch, Slade, Dawson, Fletcher, and Griffin. We get to see some beautiful landscapes of Montana, and I've been there. It really does seem like the sky is bigger there. They call it Big Sky Country for a reason. It's beautiful. There's a cute character named Kendra who is immediately likable. If I had a daughter, I was going to name her Kendra. I have 4 sons. Maybe I'll get a granddaughter named Kendra. The movie is clean, simple, sweet, and refreshing. It was really nice to see unselfish parents who put their kids before their own personal happiness and love life. And I've seen a lot of parents do the reverse. They divorce or they lose a spouse and they immediately go running out to date. And really their priority should be their kids. Their kids are only going to be in their home for so long. Now, that's just my little personal opinion. However, I know being a single parent can be very lonely. So I get it. I'm just saying. All right. So let me list some of the things that I didn't like about the movie or thought could have been done better. So first thing was 2 kissing scenes. That was it. It was kind of refreshing to not have massive makeout scenes and uncomfortable naked nude scenes with people rolling around in the sheets and that kind of stuff. But then again, the 2 kissing scenes were just like a very simple little peck, not a whole lot of chemistry. And so I guess, it kind of runs both ways. Ultimately, the movie is very predictable. There are some little missing details, such as why Emmanuel's character wouldn't have adopted her husband's daughter if she had raised her since she was a baby. I mean, no judgment, but I don't know if they hadn't thought that one out. Super cheesy dialogue. The classic story has a protagonist who's on some kind of a journey. And we see that in this movie. There's a challenge, a climax, and a resolution. So the missing part of that formula really is the big hurdle that the leading couple has to overcome. And it's really a different character that has a dramatic moment. And I was like, really, that was it? And they've conquered that challenge. And so I was a little bit disappointed by that and some of the writing. So let me give you some tips for parents. There's talk of divorce, talk of death, kissing. Ultimately, kids are going to be very bored. Maybe girls, tween girls or even teenage girls, possibly because it's a romance and we love a good romance. Some of the themes that are illustrated well are real gentlemen, real cowboys, country life, friendship, and kindness. And ultimately, everybody is very kind. And some people will say, oh, that is so cheesy and ridiculous and not realistic. That's not my complaint at all. I mean, how terrible to live in a world where everyone is so kind, right? And so, yes, while it is kind of schmaltzy, it's still very sweet. And, we can always have more of that in this world. All right, before I go, let me give you recommendation for 3 movies that I thought of. The first one is called Campfire Christmas. I just recently reviewed that one, and it is a very similar movie in that there's romance and everybody is happy and smiley and kind to one another and just clean and family friendly. The second one is called Just Swipe. And actually, I'll tell you the third one at the same time because they're sort of similar. It's called Quarantine for Two. And Quarantine for Two is even more clean and family friendly than the Just Swipe. But those 2 movies came out as the first romances to hit the big screen, really, well, or streaming, I should say, during the quarantine and during the pandemic. And so now that seems like a long time ago, right? So many other romances have come out since then, but check those out. They're clean and family friendly and sweet. All right, that's it. I hope that if you watch this movie that you enjoy it. And thank you so much for visiting my YouTube channel and supporting me. Be sure and like and subscribe and all of that other stuff that that helps to build my channel. And I appreciate that. Have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.